Garrett Hotz and the Clear Fork Colts look to stay upset-minded as they travel to the mountaintop to face Justin Heilman and the Rams of Upper Sandusky. And you can watch all the action live and free right here on the OH Report, coming at you next.
We are a compounding pharmacy, so we compound medication that people are not able to find other places. We can make oral liquids, so like liquids you take by mouth. We make creams and ointments, so if you need a medication delivered topically or through the skin, we can get medication into creams that way. We can also make medications into capsules, as well as suppositories, nasal sprays if you need it, things like that.
I think one of the things that makes Wellspring so unique is to give the patient that ability to choose between traditional and or complementary.
If you're needing medication and you're not able to find what you need, or you need it to go into your body in a different way, that's what we help with.
Don't just get around this winter season, conquer it with the 2025 Ford Escape. With 25 models to choose from, the Escape is built for all types of weather, from blizzards to blue skies. Stay warm, stay safe, and enjoy every moment with tech features that keep you in control, no matter what Mother Nature throws your way. Or your kids and neighbors. The 2025 Ford Escape. Ready for winter, ready for you.
You have better things to do than to job hunt or scramble to find your next great hire. So let Spherion do it. We say local is our superpower because we live and work where you live and work. We know the Mid-Ohio job market, and we're locally owned. So you won't find a partner who's more engaged and literally invested in your success. If you're ready for something better, start with Spherion. Visit us online at midohiojobs.net or call 419-747-7479.
Hi, I'm Joe Baylog. Tune into The Joe Show every Wednesday night here on the OH Report.
They been sleeping on me, think it's time to wake 'em up. They been sleeping on me, think it's time to wake 'em up. You've been playing it safe, now it's time to shake it up. Playing it safe, now it's time to shake it up. So it's time to make a change. Yeah, it's time to break the chains. Yeah, it's time to bring the pain. Let them know, tell them we are not the same. I'm the one that got the flames. With my team, you know we come to slay. Let them know that we didn't come to play. Nah, we came to win. I'm ready for anything that they can bring. Bring it on, let me do my thing. I'm a giant, they can't move the king. If you never risk it, then you never know. If it's holding you back, you gotta let it go. You gotta give it all you gotta let them know. You are on another level, you are ruthless. Switch it up, it's the new flex.
Josh Banks welcomes you inside the Wellspring pregame show, joined alongside Lynn Passet for this D4 sectional championship between a Clear Fork Colts team that's trying to stay upset-minded and an Upper Sandusky team that's the 2 seed for a reason. They're trying to continue a pretty good season, Lynn.
Well, the Rams have definitely done their job. They've won 16, lost just 6. A couple of hiccups along the way, but they've really had a good season. I think they really wanted to be more of a contender in the N10 this season, but hey, nobody's going to scoff at a 16-6 season, that's for sure.
Especially not when 4 of those 6 losses are 2 of the best teams in D5 in Colonel Crawford and Mohawk, and then you lost to an OG squad who, hey, their record may not be good this year, but they have the tradition that they have for a reason up there in Ottawa-Glandorf.
Yep, the Titans are always good, and the winner of this one may possibly have a shot at the Titans, so we'll see what happens.
Let's get right into things and take a look at those visiting Clear Fork Colts. They are led by head coach Brandon Baumgartner. They come in at 9-14. They finished 4-10 in a very tough MOAC this year. They average 55 points a game while allowing 59. But they beat Ontario inside the Joe Arena just the other night by 2.
That's one opponent that both these two teams have in common. Upper Sandusky beat Ontario back in, I think, the 6th game of the season after a rescheduling blurb, and they beat the Warriors 71-54. The Warriors knocked off Clear Fork twice during the regular season, but then the other night we saw things go the other way for the Colts, and that's how they got here this evening.
And I tell you what, a lot of reason they were able to pull off that upset inside the Joe Arena is the young man we're about to take a look at. Our player spotlight tonight is none other than senior center forward. Whatever he wants to play, he can play. It's Garrett Hotz. He's a big that literally does it all, whether it's inside or out. 19 points, 8.5 boards, and how about 1.5 steals a game as well, Lynn?
Well, and I talked to head coach Winslow, Jeff Winslow of Upper Sandusky, prior to tonight's contest, and I said, what is your number one focus? And he said, that guy, Garrett Hotz, number 14. We got to limit his touches and try to limit what he does to us.
We're going to go ahead and play a quick video the other night while we keep talking about Mr. Hotz. This is the charge that he took in the final seconds of the game against Ontario to seal that victory. And anytime as a senior you're willing to put the body on the line to make sure your senior season keeps going, that shows the type of person that you are.
Well, he's not just a scorer. He's going to defend, and he showed it right there in a very clutch moment. That's what you want from a senior. That is senior leadership.
On the flip side of things, let's go ahead and flip the script and take a look at those home-standing Rams of Upper Sandusky. They are led by head coach Jeff Winslow. They finished the year 16-6, 10-4 in a very competitive N10 conference. They're looking to make it to a district semifinal and again continue on a great season. They average 57 a game. They only allow 44. But look at those shooting splits. 55% from 2, 36% from 3, and 65% from the stripe. We probably want to see that 65, maybe closer to 70. But they're shooting almost 40% from three-point range.
Well, as I talked to Coach Winslow earlier, I said, I hope you've worked on bunny shots this week, because every time I cover you guys, you miss more shots inside the paint and within 3 feet. And he started laughing. He said, I don't know what that is about. I wish I knew. That's one thing he definitely said needs to be solved tonight, because he said, not only do we miss a lot of easy shots, but we make a lot of easy shots look hard.
And one of the guys that's going to have to step up and make some of those easy shots is a senior point guard, Justin Heilman. He's one of those guys, he'll pull up from 3, he'll beat you down the floor, 11 points a game, leads the team at 3.5 assists, and also averages 1.5 steals.
Well, he is definitely the straw that stirs the drink, but by no doubt, do not sleep over Brock Montgomery, the 6'1 senior who averages 13 points a game, and also 6'6 Cayman Isles, because those two are definitely going to be revolving right around him.
Now, we're going to take a quick break for the national anthem. When we come back, we'll have your keys to victory and the opening tip from the mountaintop.
We carry supplements that are from companies that do a lot of testing. So they will test their raw ingredients. They'll test them afterwards as well. And they're testing for both purity, and then they're also testing for potency. So things like arthritis, inflammatory bowel disease. We have a lot of supplements and also prescriptions we can recommend, and lifestyle type things that can help with that as well.
Sleeping on me, think it's time to wake 'em up. They been sleeping on me, think it's time to wake 'em up. You've been playing it safe, now it's time to shake it up. Playing it safe, now it's time to shake it up. So it's time to make a change. Yeah, it's time to break the chains. Yeah, it's time to bring the pain. Let them know, tell them we are not the same. I'm the one that got the flames. With my team, you know we come to slay. Let them know that we didn't come to play. Nah, we came to win. I'm ready for anything that they can bring. Bring it on, let me do my thing. I'm a giant.
Josh Banks, Lynn Passet back inside the mountaintop and the Wellspring pregame show. And we're going to go ahead and jump right into keys to victory for both squads. We'll start with the visiting Clear Fork Colts. And the big thing, and you're going to see them come up on your screen, I think the big thing for Clear Fork tonight is play at your pace. Upper Sandusky is going to score a lot of points. I think for Clear Fork to have a chance tonight, this is going to have to be under 50.
Well, if the Rams are hitting three-pointers, which they normally are, that just feeds into the momentum. They like to get going. They like to kick it out and go, and they have no problem pulling up and taking the three, even if there's nobody ahead of them to rebound. They're going to take the best quick shot they can find. They just want to outshoot you all night long. And then, of course, someone other than Hotz. The Rams definitely want somebody to be forced to step up other than Hotz, because let's face it, he's their leading scorer. He's the one that they're going to count on tonight. I wouldn't be a bit surprised to see Upper play around with fronting and even playing behind Hotz down low.
On the flip side of things, the keys to victory for those Rams of Upper Sandusky: tempo, tempo, tempo. You just said it yourself. If you give them the opportunity, they will get out and run. However, if you force them to slow it down, they're one of the best teams in the area at running through their sets until they get the shot that they want.
Very disciplined basketball team for the most part. We've seen them a couple of times have a bad night where they've been throwing it away, but usually that's just because the other team is putting a lot of pressure on the basketball. But if Clear Fork comes out and sits patiently, the Rams will be just as patient if they need to be.
And of course, for these seniors, for Justin Heilman, for Brock Montgomery, for David Gibson, for Cayman Isles, for these seniors, it's the last time they're going to play right here on the Upper Sandusky High School floor. Make it count.
Never want to lose your last game as a senior, especially at home, because it just leaves kind of a bitter taste in your mouth. They definitely want to win this and advance on where there's a neutral floor.
Now, we're still going through cheerleaders and starters, so while we have a couple more seconds, why don't we take a look at this Division IV bracket for both of these squads?
And you know, when I was looking at it at home earlier today, this is so strange because there are teams in this bracket that you don't normally see. Ottawa Glandorf has never been a part of this. St. Mary's Memorial, way down south out of the MAC Conference. You don't see them in this. Lima Bath kind of bounces. Van Wert's normally not in this. So this is a very strange looking bracket, and some of this has to do with going to 7 divisions.
And the big thing, too, when you look at all of these teams, Elida being the 1 seed, they kind of had a down year. OG, anytime you see OG as a 6 seed, you know it was a rough year, but Upper Sandusky traveled to OG to play in their Classic just a few weeks ago, and OG beat them 63-40. And I heard from Coach Winslow and Coach Romick, they're 10 deep, and those 10 guys can play without batting an eye.
Well, and they're in the Western Buckeye League, which is a staunch league. Very, very good teams in that, with Defiance, who had just won the state tournament not too many years ago. A lot of teams, Kenton, Wapakoneta, St. Mary's, as we said. So that's a very, very good basketball league.
And the winner of this one obviously going to get the winner of Shelby and OG, which got moved to tomorrow night. So that game will get played at Shelby tomorrow night. And it's going to be really interesting. And, of course, it's Shelby, it's OG. It's going to be live and free on the OH Report. My good buddy Andy Jardy and Mr. Greg Collins will be on the call for that one.
Well, I know what I'm doing tomorrow night now. I'm going to be right in front of the TV watching that one.
I mean, what more of a better game could you ask for? And it's tournament time, Lynn. It's the best time of the year for high school basketball because anything can happen. Clear Fork went to Ontario, knocked off Ontario. You get that one win in the tournament, that boosts your confidence, and we've kind of seen teams catch fire, get on a roll. The Mount Gilead girls did it just a few years ago. As we're going to look at the N10 standings that finished out the year.
Well, Colonel Crawford, they are no stranger to being at the top of the standings. 19-1, a great season for Coach Sheldon. And Mohawk was right there. These two teams battled it out the last week of the season, with Colonel Crawford edging the Warriors at Mohawk. And the Rams were right there all season long. As you said, their only losses really coming to Colonel Crawford and Mohawk, and a good OG team. So they've really played a great schedule as well. N10 is very good basketball league.
Anytime you have a 9-team league and 5 of those 9 finish at 500 or better, the league's kind of doing something right. And it's going to be interesting to see where the rest of things go. But let's go ahead and pull up the final MOAC standings. And it's kind of similar to the N10. River Valley kind of ran away with it. One of the best teams in the area. I've been known to say for the last month now that they're one of those teams that we could see in Dayton this year. Marion Harding, very talented. Shelby's going to take on OG. And then a 5-9 Galleon, 5-9 Ontario teams where if just a couple baskets go the other way, they're both sitting at 500 or better as well.
It's really odd for me because I played basketball here at Upper Sandusky back in the early 80s when they were a part of the Northern Ohio League, the oldest league in the state of Ohio, and it broke up and went away, and now we see Shelby and Galleon as a part of the MOAC, and we see Upper Sandusky now in the Northern 10, and others have gone to the Sandusky Bay Conference. It's just weird for me as an old schooler to see all these schools no longer packed together.
But that's going to take us out. And you see it across your screen, folks. Hey, get in the fan zone, cheer on who you're cheering for, because the more you cheer them on, the better they're going to play. But that's going to take us out of our Wellspring pregame show and bring us into basketball time. There's 8 minutes on the clock. Our chris.daris, Edward Jones financial advisor, along with Wilson Tire Company, scoreboards up, and Garrett Hotz is going to win the tip.
My old officiating buddy Brian Essinger right there in the center circle, tossing the ball up tonight, so we should have a good one.
Carter Cool has it. That's Trey Sellers getting to the rim. He can't finish. Rebounded by Heilman, and there goes Upper already looking to run. Great pass to Luke Schoenberger. Kicks it out to Brock. Tried to get it down low to Isles. It'll stay with the Rams, but early on they're looking to get the ball down low.
Well, Isles is going to be the one I think they're going to try to go to simply because he's going to be matched up against Hotz, and they want to see if they can get him into foul trouble.
Isles has it, top of the key, gets it to Josh Heilman. Content to move the ball around is Coach Winslow's squad. Justin Heilman going to send Isles down, comes up high elbow. Montgomery in the post. Normally a place Brock is pretty comfortable. He's going to look to step through and float. Can't finish. Offensive board, though, for the Rams. Isles finishes at the rim. Stronger goes up through 2-0 Upper Sandusky.
Well, the Rams getting an offensive board, and that's something they really want to do is hit the glass tonight and really try to devastate the Colts on the rebounding. And now they've made a turnover to get the ball right back from the Colts.
They force a Colts turnover, and it'll be Upper basketball with a chance to jump out early, a little 2-score lead, get the momentum going in your direction. Justin Heilman, left wing to Montgomery. Up top, Josh Heilman. He'll hoist an early one, and it's good. Josh Heilman from 3.
Well, that's exactly what you want to see as your first 3 go in, because that sparks confidence and boosts the rest of the three-point shooters to hopefully have a good night as well if you're a Ram fan.
Carter Cool gets it to Senio Alt. Hotz has it, his first touch. 3 balls up and no good. Hotz tries to save it, ends up in the hands of the Rams. Justin Heilman has it now, and he'll look to get set in the offense. Isles, top of the key. Gets it down low. Great move. Cayman Isles gets all the way inside again. And he's going to get the hoop and the horn. Cayman Isles.
Well, you have to wonder if Coach Brandon Baumgartner might take a timeout after this free throw, or maybe he'll wait it out one more trip. But Upper's off to a fast 7-0 start, and you can't let this thing get out of control quick.
As you see our new free throw zone presented by Global Energy Partners, Isles going to convert the old-fashioned three-point play. And there's another Colts turnover, and that's going to force the Coach Baumgartner timeout as it's 8-0 Upper Sandusky early.
Had a feeling that timeout was coming because it's already 8-0. You cannot afford on the road to let this game get out of control in the opening quarter, or it's going to be Katie bar the door.
Well, and it's really kind of what we expected. They came out their first possession. They kind of pushed it a little bit, got the ball down the floor. The next one, they slowed it up. Heilman got a deep 3, but they're really showing their ability to play inside and out here in the opening 2 to 3 minutes of this basketball game.
Well, and head coach Winslow has to be ecstatic because not only is his team up 8-0, but they're rebounding. They are out-rebounding them 3-0 so far.
Clear Fork yet to get a rebound, and that's going to be a big key tonight as it'll be Rams basketball. Brock Montgomery inbound right here beside us on the sideline. Gets it to Justin Heilman. Heilman had Isles on a back cut. Didn't want to force it. Pulls it out again. Justin Heilman with it. Gets it to Josh. He'll hoist another one. He's 2 for 2, Josh Heilman, and it's 11-0 Upper Sandusky.
When it starts to rain threes, you're in trouble against the Rams.
Alt has it for the Colts. Gets it to Carter Cool. Up top to Garrett Hotz. He'll pull up from 3. Garrett Hotz, hey, I'll answer you. And he's going to have to hit a lot more of those to bring them back.
He's going to have to be on his game tonight, at both ends of the floor, especially when you've fallen behind 11-0.
In the corner, Schoenberger will hoist. The Rams are 3 of 3 from 3, and it's 14-3. Luke Schoenberger knocks it down. Carter Cool has it for the Colts. Tried to get it. He gets it to Hoflick down low to Sellers. That's going to be an offensive foul. Trey Sellers lowered the shoulder, and Heilman stepped in front and took the charge.
Excellent rotation defense that time by the Rams, and Heilman was right there, right where he needed to be, and took the charge. Nice job. That was an easy call as he lowered his shoulder and put it right into his sternum.
Justin Heilman has it for Upper, gets it to Isles. Montgomery, a little ball fake, a great feed to Schoenberger. He just couldn't quite corral it, and it's a turnover.
I thought it went off a foot, but from my angle here, but nope, it's the first turnover of the ball game against the Rams.
Senyo Alt has it.
Rams coming out and defending a long way from the hoop. A lot of times when the ball's 25 feet away from the hoop, you'll just kind of lag back, and the Rams are right up in their faces.
Hotz unable to knock down the deep one. Hoflick made a great attempt at the save, but it'll go over to Upper Sandusky. Now let's remember, the Colts did trail at half against Ontario, but they're going to need a lot more offensive firepower than they had to have against the Warriors against this Rams squad.
Well, especially if Upper continues to pound home the threes like they are. They're just pouring them in right now, and Heilman is unconscious.
For 4, Josh Heilman's got 9, and they can't miss.
17-3. Who saw this one coming?
Senyo Alt has it for the Colts. He'll look to get inside. He's going to get fouled, and they're going to count the bucket. That was an NBA continuation, Lynn.
Yeah, that whistle was way out front. I don't know why they counted the bucket. Right there's the foul. No way had he gathered, in my opinion, but they're going to count it.
Senyo Alt will step to the line to shoot the free throw in our GEP Global Energy Partners free throw zone. Alt misses the free throw, but a free throw rebound ends up in the hands of Josh Heilman. Somehow got it to Montgomery. Brock inside, blocked by Carter Cool.
Well, the Clear Fork Colts average a blocked shot every game, so they got one right there.
And we're going to have a foul on the other end of things as you're going to see the effort. But how about the block here by Carter Cool? Brock kind of got where he wanted to. Cool played it really well and just met him at the top and sent it back. Freshman Jacob Romick's going to check into the game. Does a really good job of handling pressure for the Rams.
And Cayman Isles taking a seat. He's their 6'6" senior. He got tapped with that last foul.
Hoflick in the corner, Sellers. Carter Cool, nothing doing. Romick going to come away with the board.
Upper out rebounding Clear Fork 6-2 right now, so they're accomplishing exactly what they wanted to.
Jacob Romick has it, gets it to Schoenberger. to Justin Heilman. Can they stay perfect? They cannot. Hotz comes away with the rebound.
And they'll immediately turn it over.
And you've seen right there, Hotz brought it up the floor, but Montgomery crashed hard on him, and it kind of forced him to make that pass maybe before he wanted to, and that's what led to that turnover.
Well, the Rams have gone a little stagnant here. They jumped out to a 17-3 lead, and now it's been sitting at 17 for a while. They haven't been quite as efficient. A couple of in-and-out shots, though, too.
Justin Heilman to Schoenberger. Josh Heilman hasn't missed yet. He's going to miss that one, though. Kind of a heat check, maybe a forced shot there by Josh. And Hotz is going to look to get all the way inside. He can't finish. Rebound by Schoenberger. Romick has it. Content to just run their offense and move the ball. Montgomery, they're going to continue that one as well. Montgomery's going to finish, and he'll go to the line for one.
That was a little bit of a crazy, out-of-control drive by Montgomery, but he was able to gain his composure and get a hold of it right there and put up a nice balanced shot, and he took the foul.
Very, very, in your opinion, Lynn, very close to a carry as he got into the lane. He must have stayed on top of that basketball and not come underneath it.
Yeah, he did a good job of just keeping his composure.
Unable to convert.
Rams now 1 out of 2 at the charity stripe.
Jacob Brokaw has it for the Colts in the corner. Sellers. Xander Cyphers can't knock it down. Offensive board, though, by Carter Cool. He'll turn. Can't score. Rebound by Montgomery, and he's going to get fouled.
And that's the 5th team foul, so we should be shooting free throws. Well, I guess that was the 4th.
I was going to say the 4th there. 1:49 left. Montgomery has it left wing up top to Schoenberger. Back to Brock. Heilman, good ball fake. Brock's giving the baseline. Tries to get it up top to Justin Heilman. It's stolen away by Brokaw. Jacob Brokaw. Great defense by Justin Heilman. And Cool's going to get fouled.
Good job that time of getting the offensive rebound. That's their 2nd offensive rebound. They now have 5. The Rams have 8. And Clear Fork trying to push the tempo right there.
Cool misses the first, long off the back iron. Jonathan Craig will check in. Sophomore, as Cool misses both. Craig will come away with the rebound. Jonathan Craig, one of those kids that's seen a lot of action on the JV squad this year, can absolutely shoot the lights out of the gym.
Well, one place they better start shooting the lights out of is the charity stripe. When you have the chance to make those, you got to do it. They're 0 for 3 right now.
Romick in the corner. Great cut by Heilman. Unable to corral it again. That's twice now they've had really nice little V cuts. Got inside. Couldn't corral the pass.
Got a little lazy with the bounce pass, threw it down toward his shins, and he wasn't ready for it to be down there and kicks it right out of bounds. Rams now with 3 turnovers, both teams with 3 here in the opening quarter.
Hoflick has it for the Colts. As you see, our fan zone, Mr. Rod Peterson. Good luck, Colts. Eric Melanie Beck, go Colts. And that's what they needed to see. 3 points. Noah Goodman.
Second 3-point shot of the opening quarter for the Clear Fork Colts, and that was a big one to chip into that big lead the Rams had.
Yeah, that's how they beat the Warriors the other night. They just kind of stayed in it, kept chipping away, and finally came away with the win. And you said it yourself, the Rams offense kind of gone stagnant here at the end of the first quarter.
Well, we'll see if they can get a bucket to end the quarter because they're looking for the last shot. I'd say right about now they should start putting everything in motion.
Montgomery has it. He's going to get fouled, and that's not the best foul for the Colts because now you're putting Brock Montgomery on the line to shoot 2 and get it back, extend the lead without time coming off the clock, Lynn.
That foul going against Jacob Brokaw, the junior. That's his first of the night, but as you said now, this will send Montgomery to the free throw line.
He'll sink the first. We heard it go through the net all the way up here. That was a pretty free throw.
Rams now 2 out of 3 at the free throw line. Clear Fork should be able to get a last-second shot off here. They've got just under 8 seconds to work with.
20-8. 21-8. He goes 2 for 2. Brokaw, cool. Senor Alt has it. They get it up the floor quickly, but it's going to go back to Upper Sandusky with 3.3 seconds remaining. And now they have a chance to extend it before the quarter ends.
Last thing you want to do is give up a
Justin
long three.
Heilman, Montgomery. He'll hoist from about 3/4. It's no good, but it was all Rams in the first. Upper Sandusky 21, Clear Fork 8. We'll be back after this timeout for the second quarter.
We carry supplements that are from companies that do a lot of testing. So they will test their raw ingredients. They'll test them afterwards as well. And they're testing for both purity, and then they're also testing for potency. So things like arthritis, inflammatory bowel disease. We have a lot of supplements and also prescriptions we can recommend, and lifestyle type things that can help with that as well.
You see the Upper Sandusky student section here tonight. They're excited, they're having fun, and they have every right to do so, as it's 21-8 Rams after one. Josh Banks, Lynn Passet. It was all Upper Sandusky in the first.
Rams really jumping out to that fast lead, and Clear Fork tried chipping back into it, but right here has been their problem. They've committed 6 fouls already in this ball game.
As David Gibson, another senior who just recently checked into the game, is going to get fouled, and he'll go to the line to shoot 2. He had 6 points here the other night on senior night. Big for the senior to get some big minutes.
Rams are getting it done at the charity stripe too. Right now they are 4 out of 5.
Gibson onto the scoreboard. He's going to have a chance to knock down another one, and he will. They're 5 of 6, and he's 2 of 2, and it's 23-8.
Colts struggling against this, what really was kind of token full court pressure, but the Rams really making them work. And there's a turnover against Clear Fork. That's their 4th of this first half.
Heilman has it, gets it Justin to Josh. Great cut by David Gibson, and the senior's got 2 more. He's got 4, and that was a great cut.
Really pretty play. Not only a nice cut, but a perfect pass, and the Rams have really laid the lumber to the Colts so far.
17-point advantage in favor of Upper Sandusky. Senor Alt has it. He'll look to get all the way inside. Rebounded by Schoenberger. They'll get it to Justin Heilman. He'll push it up the floor. Back to Josh. Romick. Great pass to Josh. Nothing doing. Schoenberger. Didn't get the shot they wanted. Bring it back outside. Move it around. Josh Heilman's got 2 more. He's up to 11. And Coach Baumgartner's going to take another one, as it's become a 19-point onslaught by the Rams.
The Rams really doing a nice job right now of moving away from the basketball. They're setting backside screens. They're really doing everything crisp. This is the way you want to be looking at the end of the season. They're crisp, and right now Clear Fork is just really struggling on both ends of the floor to get anything going.
Clear Fork struggling against this pressure, and it's not like we're seeing a diamond or a 1-2-2. They're just playing straight up full court man-to-man defense, forcing you to try to beat them to a baseline, and they're beating you to the spot.
Well, and they're not even picking you up full court. It's kind of a half-court pickup, and as I said, it's kind of a token defense, but it's enough to make you have to work, and Clear Fork's just really, they're out of sort right now, and everything is speeding them up, and they're just not in their game. We talked about how they wanted to control their own tempo, but I think Upper's kind of controlled the whole game so far. They have controlled the tempo.
Over 400 of you joining us tonight on YouTube and Facebook, and we appreciate each and every one of you in what's been Upper Sandusky dominant. But again, we kind of seen Ontario take control. Clear Fork just has to slowly chip their way, a score, a stop, another score, get this inside of 10 as quickly as you can.
I was about to say during that timeout that it was kind of a poor crowd here this evening, but the weather, it's been snowing all day. The roads are not exactly the greatest, so a lot of folks decided, hey, we're just going to watch it on the OH report.
Hey, that's a lot of people watching as they just seen Jacob Procall get all the way to the rim and finish for the Colts. Gibson loses it. There's the score, the stop. And here comes a chance at another score. Procall, a little pull-up floater, Jacob Procall. And it's now 27-12.
And now the Colts say, well, let's see if we can be a little more aggressive and force a turnover of our own with the full court press.
Romick breaks the pressure. Freshman does a great job of handling the ball under pressure. Josh Heilman has it left wing. Romick all the way on the right side of the floor. Schoenberger in the corner. Luke Schoenberger. How about another one?
Rams with 5 3-pointers here in the first half.
It's 30-12.
And
Upper
the Rams
Sandusky
force another turnover. And then they missed the layup.
Montgomery unable to finish. Procall is going to come away with it.
And that's what I was talking about with Coach Winslow before the game. How many easy shots do you guys miss every time I seem to come over here? And that's one they wish they could get back.
Sellers unable to knock down the pull-up jumper. It'll go back to Upper Sandusky.
I'd say if there's one thing Coach Winslow's a little disappointed with right now, it's the fact that they have 4 turnovers. Doesn't sound like a lot, but right now that's the only real glaring mistake that you can really point anything at for the Rams. They've really been playing crisp.
Montgomery's got it down low. He'll look to get inside. He'll go up with the left, unable to finish. Might have been better off to spin and maybe get back to that right hand there. Could Brock have done?
Well, Coach Winslow said we have been doing a good job of making easy shots look hard, and they kind of did that right there.
Hoflick unable to knock it down. Montgomery with a great box out of Hotz to come away with that defensive rebound.
Rams leading the battle of the glass, 10-6 so far against the Colts.
Justin Heilman has it. Up top, Brock Montgomery. Moving it around the perimeter. Justin Heilman a hoist. And there's another tray ball for the Rams. 33-12, Justin Heilman knocks down his first triple.
Well, it's a good thing he did because I put his brother's first one under his name, so now he got that 3 that I kind of marked him down for.
Sellers unable to knock it down. Schoenberger will go for the rebound. We're going to have a timeout by Coach Winslow as that ball will stay with Upper Sandusky. It's a 12-4 start. 4 minutes into quarter number 2 for the Rams.
Well, they've really been doing it on both ends of the floor. Clear Fork just can't seem to get any momentum going. The Rams are hitting the threes, and then when you step out to try and defend those, then they make the backdoor cut or the cut through the key, and they hit them for layups. So they're really kind of taking the poison at both ends right now.
And it's been their ability so far to knock down the 3 ball in that's really kind of helped blow this game open.
And they wanted to limit the touches for Garrett Hotz. And so far, he has just 3 points.
He knocked down 1 3 ball there in the first quarter. His first shot attempt. Hasn't really had much say on the offensive end at all tonight.
And he's not hitting the boards because Upper's been boxing him out and doing a good job there.
Heilman. Josh to Romick up top. Again, just content to move it around the perimeter. Look for the cuts. Not there. Get it right back to where you want it. Schoenberger. How about the sophomore Luke Schoenberger? His 3rd triple of the night.
7 threes in the first half. And now let's look at the Ram defense. This is a place where you don't really notice how well they do, but man, their defense has been sticky tonight. Away from the ball, we had a collision there, and I'm not really sure what got called, but it's coming back to the Rams.
It looks like it might have been an out-of-bounds call off of Clear Fork, potentially.
Yep, I think they're just calling it a turnover. That was a nasty fall for both.
Yes, for Hoflick and Montgomery. Good to see them both up and staying in the contest.
That was
Justin
turnover
Heilman.
number 6 for Clear Fork.
Schoenberger, Josh, Romick up top to Justin. Again, just content to move the ball around and get the open look are the Rams.
Well, we talked about it in the opening. They like to run, but they'll also slow it down and work the offense if they have to, and that's a travel.
Yep, Montgomery going to get called for the travel. Maybe should have kicked it out, had Romick in the corner, had Heilman out on the or at the top of the key. Maybe kick it to the corner right there. You've seen that corner defender that was out there, and Romick kind of slide down a little bit too broad, kick it to the corner, get the open shot. But nonetheless, it's 36-12 Upper Sandusky with 2:40 left.
And another Clear Fork turnover, their 7th of the first half.
Heilman comes away with it. In the corner, Schoenberger's got another one. He sure does. His 4th 3-ball of the evening. And I don't think he's missed yet.
I don't think he's hit anything but net. I don't even think he's touched the rim. He is on fire.
Hotz can't finish inside. Comes out to Cool, kicks it out. Brokaw for 3, no good. Hotz an offensive board. He can't finish, but we're going to have a foul as Hoflick. Marcus Hoflick will go to the line to shoot 2, but the Colts getting plenty of looks offensively, just unable to convert, Lynn.
Well, they got 3 straight offensive rebounds there against the Rams, which is exactly what you want to do, but the problem is you got 3 straight because you missed easy shots inside.
Hoflick steps to the line. He can't knock down the first.
They're 0 for 4 at the charity stripe so far tonight. And it's kind of an illustration of the entire evening when you're down 39-13 with 2:06 to play in the first half. That's just kind of the way the night's gone for the Colts.
Hoflick 9 of 18, so now 9 of 19 on the season.
And they're still 0 for.
Hotz, though, offensive board, still can't finish. And now he's going to get fouled. 5 consecutive offensive rebounds for the Colts and still no points to show for it.
Yep, that's a new stat line for me. I don't think I've ever seen a team get 5 consecutive offensive rebounds and not score.
Xander Cyphers will check into the game.
And the Rams waste no time getting the 6'6" Cayman Isles back in there when they see that they are losing the rebounding battle right now.
Cool has it, gets it down low. Hotz almost poked away. We're going to see what the call is.
They're
going to
the
count the bucket. That was even more extended than the first continuation they got.
Well,
as the foul happens there, he hadn't even made an attempt at the basket yet.
Nope, that was definitely on the floor. He had the intent to shoot, but he had not gathered and gotten himself ready to go as he was fouled. And that's the 2nd foul now against Cayman Isles.
And he's quickly back out of the game. Coach Winslow kind of having a conversation with him.
Well, I take it back. That's his 3rd.
Hotz knocks down the free throw, their first made free throw of the evening. Heilman gonna look to get all the way around. Oh, they're gonna call Senor Alt for the foul. It'll be Upper Sandusky basketball baseline. They're gonna go box set out of the baseline. Justin gets it into Brock. 1:40 left here in quarter number 2. Justin Heilman has it.
And the Rams want a timeout.
Coach Winslow going to call a timeout. It's an 18-7 quarter.
I'm just wondering if he may just say, you know what, guys, let's run out the rest of the first half. I know that sounds a little silly with, I believe, a minute and a half still to go in the first half, but he just may say, let's take the air out of the basketball. The worst we're going to do is go into halftime up 39-15, and if we hit another one, it could be 41-15, and I think he just kind of might take the air out of the ball.
And I tell you what, you're seeing the compilation of Luke Schoenberger here in the first half, the 4 triples as he leads the team in scoring. Him and Heilman have counted for 23 of the 39 points on their ability to shoot the three, as those two players have 7 triples.
Well, I said I don't think he's even hit the rim yet tonight. No. He's had nothing but twine.
1:30 left here in the half. Brock Montgomery has it. Coach Baumgartner telling the guys, get up, let's try to get a count.
Yep, they've gone 4 corners, and this doesn't surprise me a bit. 121 and counting. They're just going to say, take the air out of it. Let's go to halftime with a big lead.
Let's keep our lead. Let's no mistakes, nothing to, no turnovers. Let's try. But you've seen this as well as I have been on the officiating side of things. This can sometimes lead to a turnover and can be a game changer.
Yeah, it's hard, no matter how good of a team you have, to take a minute and a half, 2 minutes off the clock in a 4-corner situation like this, because you never know who's going to jump the passing lane and who's going to jump up for a double team, and then sometimes you just run into an offensive foul. So we'll see what happens, but they've done a good job so far of expiring about 70 seconds here.
Justin Heilman gets it to Brock Montgomery, and now we're at 30 seconds left here in the half. Heilman, and they're just going to play catch. He's got Josh in the corner. Just right back up top to Brock, as we're now at 20 seconds left.
Well, Clear Fork was not in a straight-up man-to-man, and they still aren't. They're still in a zone look, so this is part of why Upper decided if they're going to sit in a zone, we're just going to be content to take time off the clock.
Josh Heilman.
Oh, we got a wedgie.
It'll be a jump ball. It'll go to Clear Fork. And how about that? You run almost a minute 40 off the clock to lose the possession on that shot.
Yep. Well, we talked about you never know what's going to happen, and that was the one that you didn't think was going to happen. Never saw a wedgie coming.
Brokaw catches it. He's not even going to get a shot up. Your halftime score. The Upper Sandusky Rams dominate half number 1, 39-15. We're going to come back for our halftime stats and analysis after this commercial break.
We are a compounding pharmacy, so we compound medication that people are not able to find other places. We can make oral liquids, so like liquids you take by mouth. We make creams and ointments, so if you need a medication delivered topically or through the skin, we can get medication into creams that way. We can also make medications into capsules, as well as suppositories, nasal sprays if you need it, things like that.
I think one of the things that makes Wellspring so unique is to give the patient that ability to choose between traditional and or complementary.
If you're needing medication and you're not able to find what you need, or you need it to go into your body in a different way, that's what we help with.
Don't just get around this winter season, conquer it with the 2025 Ford Escape. With 25 models to choose from, the Escape is built for all types of weather, from blizzards to blue skies. Stay warm, stay safe, and enjoy every moment with tech features that keep you in control, no matter what Mother Nature throws your way. Or your kids and neighbors. The 2025 Ford Escape. Ready for winter? Ready for you.
You have better things to do than to job hunt or scramble to find your next great hire. So let Spherion do it. We say local is our superpower because we live and work where you live and work. We know the Mid-Ohio job market, and we're locally owned. So you won't find a partner who's more engaged and literally invested in your success. If you're ready for something better, start with Spherion. Visit us online at midohiojobs.net or call 419-747-7479.
Hi, I'm Joe Baylog. Tune into The Joe Show every Wednesday night here on the OH Report.
They been sleeping on me, think it's time to wake 'em up. They been sleeping on me, think it's time to wake 'em up. You've been playing it safe, now it's time to shake it up. Playing it safe, now it's time to shake it up. So it's time to make a change. Yeah, it's time to break the chains. Yeah, it's time to bring the pain. Let them know, tell them we are not the same. I'm the one that got the flames. With my team, as you know, we come to slay. Let them know that we didn't come to play. Nah, we came to win. I'm ready for anything that they can bring. Bring it on, let me do my thing. I'm a giant, they can't move the king. If you never risk it, then you never know. If it's holding you back, you gotta let it go. You gotta give it all you gotta let them know. You are on another level, you are ruthless. Switch it up, it's the new flex. Ruthless, ruthless. Time to go hard and put your game face on. Ruthless, ruthless. This is the moment movies get based on. This is the moment movies get based on. Fire in the bones, watch me fire up the songs. Let it burn 'em, burn 'em, burn 'em. Got the fire in the bones. Our desires, they become who we are. We go hard, giving up, no we're not. Yeah, the first step is showing up. Now we're here, blowing up. If you never risk it, then you never know.
Tonight's live and free high school basketball game is brought to you by our friends at Wilson Tires. Also at Chris.daris, Edward Jones Financial Advisor. Whether you're planning for retirement, saving for college, grandchildren, or just trying to protect the financial future of the ones you care about, Chris can develop specific strategies to help you achieve your goals. Wellspring Custom Pharmacy and Health Source. Also by Rinehardt. Who's got your case? Be smart. Get Rinehardt. Reid Insurance Agency. Insurance from a name you know and trust, serving Wyandotte County since 1975. Also Mechanics Bank, Richland County's only independent community bank. By Graham Ford, all 2024 Ford models must go. Financing as low as 0.0% or up to $10,000 off select models. And Spherion Mid-Ohio. Let's get to work. 39-15, the Rams on top of Clear Fork at the mountaintop at halftime. When we come back, Josh and Lynn will have your halftime report right here live and free on the OH Report.
We are a compounding pharmacy, so we compound medication that people are not able to find other places. We can make oral liquids, so like liquids you take by mouth. We make creams and ointments, so if you need a medication delivered topically or through the skin, we can get medication into creams that way. We can also make medications into capsules, as well as suppositories, nasal sprays if you need it, things like that.
I think one of the things that makes Wellspring so unique is to give the patient that ability to choose between traditional and or complementary.
If you're needing medication and you're not able to find what you need, or you need it to go into your body in a different way, that's what we help with.
Don't just get around this winter season, conquer it with the 2025 Ford Escape. With 25 models to choose from, the Escape is built for all types of weather, from blizzards to blue skies. Stay warm, stay safe, and enjoy every moment with tech features that keep you in control, no matter what Mother Nature throws your way. Or your kids and neighbors. The 2025 Ford Escape. Ready for winter, ready for you.
You have better things to do than to job hunt or scramble to find your next great hire. So let Spherion do it. We say local is our superpower because we live and work where you live and work. We know the Mid-Ohio job market, and we're locally owned. So you won't find a partner who's more engaged and literally invested in your success. If you're ready for something better, start with Spherion. Visit us online at midohiojobs.net or call 419-747-7479.
Hi, I'm Joe Baylog. Tune into The Joe Show every Wednesday night here on the OH Report.
They been sleeping on me, think it's time to wake 'em up. They been sleeping on me, think it's time to wake 'em up. You've been playing it safe, now it's time to shake it up. Playing it safe, now it's time to shake it up. So it's time to make a change. Yeah, it's time to break the chains. Yeah, it's time to bring the pain. Let them know, tell them we are not the same. I'm the one that got the flames. With my team, you know we come to slay. Let them know that we didn't come to play. Nah, we came to win. I'm ready for anything that they can bring. Bring it on, let me do my thing. I'm a giant, they can move the king. If you never risk it, then you never know. If it's holding you back, you gotta let it go. You gotta give it all you got, you gotta let them know. You are on another level, you are ruthless. Switch it up, it's the new flex. Ruthless, ruthless. Time to go hard and put your game face on. Ruthless, ruthless. This is the moment movies get based on. This is the moment movies get based on. Fire in the bones, watch me fire up the songs. Let it burn 'em, burn 'em, burn 'em. Got the fire in the bones. Our desires, they become who we are. We go hard, giving up, no we're not. Yeah, the first step is showing up. Now we're here blowing up. If you never risk it, then you never know. If it's holding you back, you gotta let it go. You gotta give it all you got, you gotta let them know. You are on another level, you are ruthless. Switch it up, it's the new flex. Ruthless, ruthless. If you never risk it, then you never know. If it's holding you back, you gotta let it go.
Josh Banks alongside Lynn Passet back, welcoming you inside our Wellspring halftime show and an absolutely dominant first half by the Rams of Upper Sandusky. Lynn.
Yeah, they didn't do much wrong. I'd say head coach Ken Winslow would rather see, or Jeff Winslow would rather see a couple of less turnovers, but other than that, they did just about everything the way they wanted to, including shooting the three ball. They were outrageously hot in that first half.
8 3 balls in the first half, 4 from Luke Schoenberger, 3 from Josh Heilman. And if they shoot it like that, they're going to be a tough team to beat here tonight and for the continuing run into March.
And now the Colts have gone straight up man-to-man. They finished that first half in a zone, but now they realize we've got to come out here and defend, and that's what they're doing.
Cayman Isles has it, gets it to Justin Heilman. Justin kind of with a mismatch, but is poked away by Hotz. And they're going to try to get Hotz on the run out. He saves it. It'll be out of bounds. It'll stay with the Colts down here on this end of the floor. And it's going to be an interesting second half. Clear Fork's going to have to see a couple baskets go through. And defensively, they're really going to have to step up if they want to be able to make a run to get back into this game.
Well, the Rams are definitely intensifying their defensive pressure as well. They did a lot of good things on the defensive end of the floor, other than give up a lot of offensive rebounds. First time I've seen team get as many offensive rebounds, more than they did defensive, as Clear Fork had 7 offensive rebounds and 4 defensive in that first half. And now Cayman Isles picks up his 4th personal foul.
And that's just a good move by Garrett Hotz. He gets inside. I mean, so from the officiating side of things, I'll ask you, Lynn, I felt like there he might have kind of been straight up. Is it because he kind of maybe went into him a little bit with the body? Is that why he got that call?
Yeah, hands were straight up. That's no problem, but he was definitely riding him with the body there.
Hotz knocks down the first. A 69% free throw shooter on the season is Mr. Garrett Hotz.
Well, and they're now 2 out of 7 at the free throw line on the night.
Garrett looking for point number 8 on the evening. And he'll get it. And it is 39-17 Rams. But a score. They got to stop. A couple more of those. Get this inside of 20 and then inside of 15 and keep just fighting your way back in as Romek's on the floor.
Well, this is their second possession offensively, and they haven't even gotten a shot up yet. They turned it over their first time down. Let's see if they can get something up this time.
Montgomery gets it to Romek. Josh Heilman also had a hot hand in the first half. Justin Heilman has it now.
Rams being very deliberate.
Very patient, but they're going to get called for a foul.
Trey Sellers got him with the body and the arm, and that will send the Rams to the free throw line, where in the first half they were 5 out of 6. And Montgomery, who already has 3 free throws on the night.
2 of 3 from the stripe, I do believe. And he'll knock down the first. Jacob Brokaw will come into the game for the Colts. Montgomery, attempt number 2 is good. Brock's got himself 6 and almost comes away with the steal there. Hotz is going to get it, and Montgomery's going to get called for a foul, but they'll call that one on the floor.
That's a good call. Montgomery just simply wasn't set for that defensive try on the baseline, and no way was he ready to shoot that basketball. The contact happened well before he got up.
Bro called it inbound. They'll call a kicked ball. Montgomery got a foot on it before it got to the player, but had he not, that's a steal for Josh Heilman. Carter Cool in the corner. Tried to get it to Hoflick. It's stolen away by Montgomery. Brock. Skip pass in the corner. That's Romek.
One of the few threes that didn't go down.
And now Hotz is going to look to go coast to coast. Garrett Hotz is going to get fouled by Josh Heilman. And that's the big thing about Garrett Hotz. He got a rebound on the defensive side. As the 6'4" big man, he took that coast to coast, and now he's going to go to the line for 2.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's got a basketball body. He looks like a tight end already for college.
First free throws up and good. He's 3 of 3 to start the second half, a spot where they struggled in half number 1.
And that was the 3rd foul against Josh Heilman.
So 3 on Heilman, 4 on Isles.
Rams getting a little bit of foul trouble going now.
Jonathan Craig will check in for the Rams. Hotz is 4 of 4 to start the half from the stripe. And that will put him into double figures.
Yep, he's at 10 points. Full court pressure now by Clear Fork, giving Upper a little bit of a fit, and they are going to have to hurry, and they barely get it across.
Justin Heilman has it. Thought about stepping into that 3 ball, but didn't.
Well, Craig had Montgomery wide open on the low block, and nobody spotted him.
Yes, they did. Instead, he'll get inside. He'll get an offensive board and put it back. Brock Montgomery. He's up to 8. Romek got a hand on that one. It'll be out of bounds and stay with Clear Fork. But how about the move here by Montgomery? He couldn't finish with the left. Stays with it. Extra effort. Gets 2 for the Rams.
You like to see your kids active, and Montgomery definitely active that time down the floor.
Carter Cool has it. Gets it to Hotz up top. Hotz just got to look to get downhill and go.
Boy, he got raked across the arm that time by Justin Heilman, and no call was made.
Now Hotz is going to get called on this end for a foul. It'll be after the play. You'll see it here on the replay. A little shove of Montgomery. Maybe an acting job on Brock's part there as well, but extracurricular.
Well, I think that was more frustration because he definitely got raked over the arms by Heilman as he went in for his shot and missed it, and then he was frustrated because he didn't get a call or a bucket.
And I'll tell you what, on that inbounds play right there, Montgomery had Luke Schoenberger streaking down court. Just didn't see him. Now they're going to find him, and he'll go up. He can't finish.
And
offensive board again by Montgomery. And they're going to call a jump ball, as that's definitely the correct call there.
Well, and there's that missed easy shot inside that Coach Winslow has talked about. He's so frustrated. He's beyond what to do with this team missing so many easy shots inside.
And there might have been a little bit of a travel by Schoenberger before he even put that shot up. Hoflick has it. He's going to get fouled.
Romick. Yep, Romick got him from behind. That's his first.
A little bit overly aggressive with the hands, and that's something that you see a lot of times now out of high school kids. They don't play with the feet. They want to play with their hands extended and with that body. Carter Cool left wide open. Can't knock it down. Justin Heilman comes away with it. Gets it to Craig. Back to Heilman. Justin in the corner. Schoenberger.
Apparently he doesn't like that corner at the other end as well as he likes the corner in this end, because I think he had 3 threes from the corner at this end.
He had 3 threes from that same corner on this end of the floor. 43-19 your score. 4:10 left here in quarter number 3. Brokaw has it. Sellers will hoist from deep. No good. Rebounded by Montgomery. He'll look to push. Brock. It'll be called a blocking foul. We'll take a look at it again here on our Reid Insurance Agency replay.
Looked to me like he had position, but sometimes an official will say, well, he didn't hit you in the chest, he just got your shoulders, so you weren't really in his path, and I don't think that's the good way to officiate, but in this case, I think I would have went the other way with it.
Montgomery will miss the first. Might be the hardest call in the game to make, Lynn, the block
he's
charge.
Set right there, so that's a tough one. Yeah, the block charge is definitely a hard one to get consistently right. So far tonight, they've been pretty good.
Brock misses both. Very uncharacteristic of him. Ends up in the hands of Hoflick. Cool. Left wing, Xander Cyphers, who checked in for Hotz.
Rams are in a zone as they have no real size inside with Isles sitting on the bench, so they have gone zone.
Hoflick has Brokaw underneath, doesn't see him soon enough. Cyphers will hoist from the corner, can't hit, rebound by Romick. Right place, right time for the freshman there as the ball bounced right to him.
Scoring has definitely slowed down. Only 4 points for the Rams and 4 points for the Colts here in this third quarter, and we've played almost 5 minutes.
Heilman, no good.
Shots aren't falling.
Effort. Again, extra effort. That'll be a kicked ball. It'll go to Clear Fork.
Oh. Upper is definitely not hitting those threes like they did the first half when they had 8 3-pointers. They have yet to hit one here in the third.
43-19 your score on our Wilson Tire Company Edward Jones scoreboard, Chris.daris Edward Jones scoreboard. If you're Coach Baumgartner and the Colts, what's it going to take? You really got to try to get this thing kind of within that 15-point range, maybe even 12 before the end of the quarter. What do they need to do to get themselves to that point?
Well, there's no such thing as a 12-point shot, so you just got to chip away, get a 3, get a 2, get something, and then go into your full court press, try to get a quick turnover, and then get another quick score, and then play sound defense again. And it's going to be on the defensive end, which they've been doing a good job, I think, in this third quarter. Upper really struggling. They've only scored 4 points, both teams with only 4 points. They're just not getting anything going. Neither team can get anything going.
4 points coming from the likes of Garrett Hotz for Clear Fork and Brock Montgomery for the Rams. This is Jacob Brokaw with it for Clear Fork.
Upper still sitting in that 2-1-2 zone defense.
Brokaw is going to look to get inside. He will. Great drive there by Jacob Brokaw.
Well, he had 4 to kind of finish up the first half, and now he's got 6 on the night.
Craig thought about going down low to Schoenberger. Instead, he'll swing it to Heilman. Schoenberger catches.
Rams doing a nice job of moving away from the basketball. A lot of times you see teams just standing around, but they're constantly in motion, which you want to see.
Romick gets it to Montgomery. Brock being aggressive. Nothing doing, though. Great collapsing defense there by the Colts.
They're playing good defense here in the third quarter. They really are. They're coming out and they're getting right in their people's faces.
Extra pass. And now we'll have a foul call. That'll go on Marcus Hoflick. Right there with the hands. Hands and hip check. Carter Cool comes back into the game along with David Gibson for the Rams.
And that's the third foul on Marcus Hoflick.
And that'll be 2 more points for Mr. Montgomery as he's now into double figures with 10. Turnover, Heilman. Montgomery with a great drive, blocked. Carter Cool with another block. Montgomery comes away and gets the steal, so block, steal.
Coach Baumgartner not happy with that one. He thought he got fouled reaching in and poking from behind, and I kind of thought he got him on the elbow myself.
Heilman, a great spin move. Gibson thought about it, thought twice about it, gets it to Romick.
Just over a minute to play. I wouldn't be surprised to see Upper take the last shot again here in the third quarter.
Similar to what they did at the end of the first half. But Schoenberger's going to hoist. And, hey, when you're shooting it as well as he is tonight, it doesn't matter where the time is.
And I'll tell you what, he has just been steady. 5 threes by himself tonight, 9 for the team.
Carter Cool says, I got an answer for you, Mr. Schoenberger. 39 seconds left.
Third 3 of the night for Clear Fork.
We'll have a foul.
Goes against Alt. That's going to be his second.
And that's going to be the 5th on the Colts.
Yep. We
So,
shoot free throws for the Rams side.
Eerily similar to that first half. They fouled inside of 10 seconds. Upper Sandusky stepped to the line. They couldn't convert both free throws, but then they ended up getting a turnover right after the missed free throw.
And they missed one here. They're not. This quarter, it's Clear Fork hitting the free throws 4 for 4. The Rams are just 2 for 5 after going 5 of 6 the first half.
Heilman misses both, rebounded by Hotz, but they're going to call a foul. That'll go on Justin Heilman. And that'll be the 5th foul on Upper Sandusky. So now Garrett Hotz will come down and shoot 2.
And that's 2 on Heilman. And still 30 seconds left to go before the end of the quarter.
48-24 your lead in a much more slowed down third quarter than what we've seen in the first half as Hotz misses the front end.
Well, the action has been up and down the floor. The scoring is just really slowed down. The Rams were just hitting threes at a phenomenal rate in that first half, and now things have really slowed down here in the second half.
Isles will come in. and Josh Heilman come in. Montgomery gets it to Justin Heilman. 25 seconds left. Justin. The fine. Isles gets it to Montgomery. 13 seconds left.
Good
Brock
patience.
loses it. Carter Cool comes away with it, and he'll finish. Isles a hoist and can't knock it down. So the Colts win the third quarter, but it's still Upper Sandusky 48, Clear Fork 27. We'll be back for the fourth quarter after this commercial break.
Don't just get around this winter season, conquer it with the 2025 Ford Escape. With 25 models to choose from, the Escape is built for all types of weather, from blizzards to blue skies. Stay warm, stay safe, and enjoy every moment with tech features that keep you in control, no matter what Mother Nature throws your way. Or your kids and neighbors. The 2025 Ford Escape. Ready for winter, ready for you.
They been sleeping on me, think it's time to wake 'em up. They been sleeping on me, think it's time to wake 'em up. You've been playing it safe, now it's time to shake it up. Playing it safe, now it's time to shake it up. So the
Back inside Upper Sandusky High School, you see the student section again going loving it tonight as it's money time here at the mountaintop. Upper Sandusky leads handily 48-27. Josh Banks alongside Lynn Passet, and it was a slowed down third quarter with scoring. Clear Fork kind of controlled it.
Well, and the Rams just missed a layup to open the fourth quarter, so the missed easy shots inside just continue to plague the Rams.
Hotz. They tried to get it to him down low. Heilman read the passing lane and stepped in front of it.
That's the 11th turnover on the night against Clear Fork. Rams with 7.
Josh Heilman has it. Justin. Romick, 7.5 left here in quarter number 4. Montgomery a hoist from deep. It'll be left. Rebounded by Brokaw. He'll go coast to coast. Can't finish. Schoenberger gets the board for the Rams.
18th rebound of the night against for the Upper Sandusky Rams. Clear Fork with 13 rebounds on the night. And another missed shot inside.
Hotz coast to coast, and that's why he does it all. Garrett Hotz makes it 48-29.
He's got 13 to lead all Colt scorers.
Romick. Josh Heilman, Justin Heilman in the corner. Brock Montgomery. Can't knock it down. Another rebound. Clear Fork can cut into it a little bit more. Trey Sellers. Another stop and another score.
Well, this is what we talked about. Score, get a turnover, get another score, just chip away and chip away. And the Rams are helping by not shooting the ball very well. And I think this is the time you got to get Cayman Isles back in the ball game. I know he's got 4 fouls. Josh Heilman's got 3. You've got to get your starting lineup back in there and get a little continuity going, because right now they're just out of sync.
As you see, some of them made shots for the Colts this evening, and it's really been when they've gotten stops, they've been able to push the pace, and they've made their layups. They've made the most of the turnovers that the Rams have had, but they're going to need several more stops, and they're going to need the Rams to continue to miss shots, which isn't something they've done a bunch tonight.
But they have here in the second half. Their shooting has gone way down from where it was in that opening quarter. And sometimes when you get that 24-point lead, and it's sat at 24 for most of that first half and then most of that third quarter, if not all of it, until the very end, you start to kind of lose focus. You start to become a little lackadaisical, and you're kind of thinking, I'm ready for this game to be over with. It's going to be an easy night. I'll be on the bench soon. And then suddenly you're not hitting shots, and they are. And next thing you know, you look up, and it's 48-31. It's only a 17-point lead, so you've lost 7 from where you were.
And it's going to be an interesting finish here. See what Coach Baumgartner wants to do offensively.
Well, still no Cayman Isles for the Rams, so Coach Winslow's decided I'm going to wait a little longer before putting him back in there. He may not even go to him if he doesn't have to.
Josh Heilman has it. He's going to get called. It's going to be a foul, and it's going to be a finish. The continuations have been really interesting here tonight, Lynn.
That one I agree with. That one there was definitely an and one, and he went up strong and used the glass well, and that's his first bucket of the second half. Kind of strange, but it is.
He now looking for point number 14. Can't knock down the free throw. They have struggled in the second half from the charity stripe.
Yep, 2 out of 6 in that third quarter after going 5 of 6 in the first half.
Sellers tried to get it to Hotz. It's stolen away again. Another turnover. Justin Heilman. Montgomery back to Heilman. Justin. That's going to be a 10-second violation. It's a turnover. Coach Winslow not going to be too happy about that one.
Well, they've been kind of slow and not really pushing the basketball. They've been pushing the envelope a couple of times, getting to 8 or 9, and that time it finally bit them.
Carter Poole checks back in, replacing Senyo Alt. Jacob Brokaw. Cool from deep. No good. Rebounded, almost stolen away by Hoflick. Ends up in the hands of Justin Heilman. He'll get it across the timeline.
Colts doing a nice job of double teaming.
It'll end up in the corner. It'll go off of Hoflick. It'll stay with the Rams.
Right now, Clear Fork is really trying to turn up that defensive pressure and really try and commit the turnovers against the Rams so that they can try to go the other direction.
Somebody's kind of got to try to help a little sooner. That's a great find. Heilman can't finish. There's going to be another foul call. It's going to go on Hoflick.
And now a tee against Hoflick.
So he's going to, and that was already his 5th.
Must have been something he said. But either way, he'll be taking a seat beside head coach Brandon Baumgartner.
Senor Alt will come back in.
So now if you're the Rams, you don't want to miss these 2 free throws. You want to make these, then you get the ball back. You want to score and make it a double dip here and kind of boost that lead back up again.
As Justin Heilman hits the first. Second one. Bottoms up. He knocks down both. And it's a 21-point advantage again.
First points of the second half for Justin Heilman. He's now got 5 on the night.
Montgomery will inbound, gets it to Josh. 5:16 left, and they're going to call a foul. They go on Sellers. It'll be his 3rd, so foul trouble on the other side as well. As Hotz and Sellers both with 3. Alt and Brokaw both with 2. Montgomery to trigger. Gets it into Schoenberger, who gets it to Heilman, and it's going to be a foul. It'll be on the floor.
And that's the 5th team foul. So now the Rams will go to the free throw line for
And that'll
the
be
rest of the night.
That'll be number 4 on Mr. Hotz.
Yep, he's one they don't want to lose. He's given everything he's got as a senior. He's got 13 points tonight.
Montgomery knocks down the first. He's at 11. Braden Hayes will check into the game, replacing Hotz. Splits the pair. Justin Heilman soars for the board. Romick now has it. Josh Heilman. And again, you're just going to run through your offense, get an open look, and it's going to be right there. Josh Heilman comes away with the board. He'll finish strong. Josh Heilman's got 2 more.
And another inside miss, though, for the Rams. It just boggles my mind every time we come here.
Carter, cool is the other side of Pello on that 3 ball.
That's their 4th three-pointer as a team tonight.
Heilman finds Montgomery, a little ball fake. He'll go up for the finish, and now he'll go to the line for 2.
Brokaw called for that foul. That'll be his 3rd.
Montgomery will step to the line, looking for 2 more onto his total.
Colts looked like they were going to put a saddle on Montgomery there and right away.
As he knocks down the first, he's got 12. So on the scoreboard tonight, you've got Schoenberger and Josh Heilman both with 15 and Montgomery with 12 looking for 13. You got 3 guys in double figures on a night where Cayman Isles has 2 points.
And has been on the bench for
majority of the contest.
Much of the second half here. Yep, Isles has 5 all night.
Montgomery knocks down both of them. As Isles back on the floor now.
Yeah, that's the scary part. The Rams have played well tonight without Isles.
Heilman's down. He's long. He's up. Can't
Another
finish.
miss.
Offensive board.
2 more
Another
misses
offensive
inside.
board.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, that's going to be the one thing that's going to kill this upper team eventually, is missing all these inside shots. It's just unbelievable how many easy shots they miss.
As if that foul's on, that's going to be on Trey Sellers. That's his 4th.
I mean, that right there, this is one that Isles really should have made.
Should be an and one opportunity.
Yeah.
Isles knocks down the first of 2.
That's his first points of the second half and his first points in a long time.
Yes.
He's now got 6.
And number 2 is pure. He's up to 7 points on the evening. Hotz has it. Great move. Garrett Hotz with a little reverse. Fancy finish for Mr. Hotz.
He's got 15.
Heilman gets it in the corner. Montgomery, great find to Isles. Came in. He'll go up and finish through him. Cayman Isles again. He's got 9. And this foul is going to get called on Justin Heilman. It'll be his 3rd, but the first of the quarter for the Rams.
Yep, they've got quite a few to give there, and I was secretly in my mind thinking, is he going to miss this shot, meaning Isles? Is he going to miss this one? They're just missing so many easy bunny shots.
Senor Auld has it for the Colts. He'll kick it to Hotz outside. Garrett Hotz knocks down a triple.
18, including 2 threes for Hotz tonight.
How about that pass to Montgomery? Heilman will step into one. Nothing doing. Ault comes away with the rebound. Senor Ault. Carter Cool step into one. Can't knock it down. Rebounded by Isles. Josh Heilman. Cayman Isles. They're going to have to get it across. Montgomery does. We got 2:54 left. Brock skips it to Isles. Down low in the corner to Justin Heilman.
I think Upper just really wants the clock to move at this point. They aren't too concerned about scoring, and another inside shot is missed.
Cayman Isles with a nice look there. Nothing doing. Noah Goodman. Nothing doing. Hotz gets an offensive rebound. He's going to get fouled by Justin Heilman.
The next time I come to an Upper Sandusky game, if I have the pleasure with you, I'm going to make a special category of statistics, and it's going to be easy shots in the paint that get missed, because every game, this is what I pick out every game.
Yep.
Eventually, you're going to look back some night and say, boy, look at all the shots we missed inside that we really should have made, and that's going to be the difference of the ball game, and they're not going to come away a winner. They're going to be a loser because of 2 or 3 easy shots that didn't go down.
Hotz knocks down the first.
That's their first free throw of the second half, or of the fourth quarter, I'm sorry.
He knocks down both. He's up to 20 on the evening is Mr. Hotz. 2:25 left here in quarter number 4. Montgomery gets it to Romick. And it'll be a turnover. It'll go back to Clear Fork. 2:19 left.
9th turnover of the night against Upper Sandusky. 20-point lead with just over 2 minutes to play.
Hotz has it stolen away by Heilman. Josh Heilman's gonna float. Can't finish. And it'll be Colts basketball.
I have just never seen anything like this. There are no words for layups that are missed, stickbacks that are missed. I don't like to dwell on something, but man, you cannot help but notice. Especially when I think I've covered 5 upper games with you, Josh, and this is what we see every time.
Continuously, that's something that we talk about as Heilman's gonna pick up his 5th. He's gonna foul out 5 points in the game. The Schoenberger will come back in. 1:59 remaining. Trey Sellers left open in the corner, nothing doing. Montgomery comes away with the rebound. They're gonna call Hotz for a foul. And we're gonna see the replay here in a second. You're gonna see the missed shot. Isles going for a box out, and it's just hand fighting is what Hotz did there. Is he's now gonna foul out of the game.
That was kind of a cheap way to buy somebody their 5th fouling ticket out of the ball game. And there he gets a big hug from head coach Brandon Baumgartner, and what a great night he's had.
What a
20
career.
points.
I got to see him just the other night at River Valley surpass 1,000 career points as a senior. Another missed Upper Sandusky free throw here in the second half.
Actually, that's only their 3rd miss. They've hit 3, 6, 7, so they're 7 out of 10. But he missed them both here. And then they get their offensive rebound. And now a timeout.
Coach Winslow going to use a timeout. 1:50 remaining here in quarter number 4. Now, for those of you wondering, we do have other live and free hoops tonight as Margaretta and Winford on the girls' side currently playing, and Margaretta holds a slim advantage over the Royals at half, 23-16.
So when this one's over, you'll just have to flip over to
Channel
another
1.
ball game. Channel 1.
Scroll up on Facebook and you'll go right to that game. And Colonel Crawford is victorious in the first game of that district semi. So the winner of this game will play the Eagles on Saturday at Willard for the D6 district championship.
If it's Colonel Crawford and Winford, they should just play that ball game in Bucyrus and be done with it.
Hey.
Well, Jeff Winslow, the head coach of the Rams, said, I want to limit the touches for number 14. Didn't really do a bad job on him. He got 20 tonight.
17 in the second half.
Yeah, they did a great job in the first half when they really wanted to key on him. And then he said, we want to out-rebound them. Well, Upper has out-rebounded them 28-6-15 tonight. So he has accomplished both tasks. I'm sure he's fine with the 20 that Hotz got tonight, simply because 17 of those or 14 of those came in the second half, and this game was over by then.
Craig's checked in. Romick in the corner. That's Josh Heilman. Back to Craig. Schoenberger, haven't called his name much in the second half either. Get it down low to Montgomery. Brock will turn. He'll score. Brock Montgomery He's now up to 15. You got 3 guys with 15 for the Rams.
Montgomery, Heilman, and Schoenberger all with 15. Luke getting all 15 on 3-pointers tonight, 5 of them.
Noah Goodman will hoist a 3, no good. It'll be out of bounds, it'll go to the Rams. Brody Oswald will check into the game for Clear Fork, replacing Alt. Senor Alt, the other senior on this squad, along with Garrett Hotz. Craig has it for the Rams. Heilman, right wing. Josh Heilman floats, can't score. Montgomery almost comes away with another offensive board. He does, actually.
Their 30th rebound of the night, and yet another missed bunny shot. But the Rams are going to hold on, and they're just going to hold on dearly out front and celebrate with their home fans tonight, a sectional championship.
They're going to win a sectional title, and they're going to move on to Findlay to play the winner of Shelby and OG tomorrow night. Your final, Upper Sandusky 63, Clear Fork 41. We'll have them cutting down the nets for you, and then we'll have our post-game show and MVPs after this commercial break.
We are a compounding pharmacy, so we compound medication that people are not able to find other places. We can make oral liquids, so like liquids you take by mouth. We make creams and ointments, so if you need a medication delivered topically or through the skin, we can get medication into creams that way. We can also make medications into capsules, as well as suppositories, nasal sprays if you need it, things like that.
I think one of the things that makes Wellspring so unique is to give the patient that ability to choose between traditional and or complementary.
If you're needing medication and you're not able to find what you need, or you need it to go into your body in a different way, that's what we help with.
Don't just get around this winter season, conquer it with the 2025 Ford Escape. With 25 models to choose from, the Escape is built for all types of weather, from blizzards to blue skies. Stay warm, stay safe, and enjoy every moment with tech features that keep you in control, no matter what Mother Nature throws your way. Or your kids and neighbors. The 2025 Ford Escape. Ready for winter, ready for you.
You have better things to do than to job hunt or scramble to find your next great hire. So let Spherion do it. We say local is our superpower because we live and work where you live and work. We know the Mid-Ohio job market, and we're locally owned. So you won't find a partner who's more engaged and literally invested in your success. If you're ready for something better, start with Spherion. Visit us online at midohiojobs.net or call 419-747-7479.
Hi, I'm Joe Baylog. Tune into The Joe Show every Wednesday night here on the OH Report.
They been sleeping on me, think it's time to wake 'em up. They been sleeping on me, think it's time to wake 'em up. You've been playing it safe, now it's time to shake it up. Playing it safe, now it's time to shake it up. So it's time to make a change. Yeah, it's time to break the chains. Yeah, it's time to bring the pain. Let them know, tell them we are not the same. I'm the one that got the flames. With my team, but you know we come to slay. Let them know that we did it.
Back to Upper Sandusky High School, where the Rams have knocked off the Clear Fork Colts tonight 63-41. Upper now claiming a sectional championship, improving their record to 17-6 on the season. They will now await to see what happens tomorrow night between Shelby and Ottawa-Glandorf. They will play the winner of that ball game in the districts at Findlay High School. Rams led tonight in scoring, 3 players in double figures, and all 3 of them with 15 points. That would be Brock Montgomery, Josh Heilman, and Luke Schoenberger. 9 points for Cayman Isles, who played a very limited ball game tonight, and 5 for Justin Heilman. For Clear Fork tonight, 1 player in double figures. That would be Garrett Hotz, the senior, with 20 points. Also 8 for Carter Kuhl, the sophomore, as well. So Clear Fork now falls to 9-15 on the season. That will end things for them under head coach Brandon Baumgardner, and Jeff Winslow in his 11th season at Upper Sandusky improves to 186-73. What a great record that is indeed. So again, the Rams coming out victorious this evening by a count of 63-41. They jumped out to a 21-8 lead at the end of the first quarter, improved that lead to 39-15 at the half, continued with that same point spread, basically 48-27 at the end of 3, and they win it 63-41. We'll have your players of the game when we come back. You're watching live and free on the OH Report. And we will be back in just a couple of seconds here on the OH Report. Congratulations to our Division 5 sectional champions, the Upper Sandusky Rams, who knock off Clear Fork tonight by a final score of 63-41. We'll be back with our Clear Fork Colts player of the game right after this on the OH Report.
We are a compounding pharmacy, so we compound medication that people are not able to find other places. We can make oral liquids, so like liquids you take by mouth. We make creams and ointments, so if you need a medication delivered topically or through the skin, we can get medication into creams that way. We can also make medications into capsules, as well as suppositories, nasal sprays if you need it, things like that.
I think one of the things that makes Wellspring so unique is to give the patient that ability to choose between traditional and or complementary.
If you're needing medication and you're not able to find what you need, or you need it to go into your body in a different way, that's what we help with.
Don't just get around this winter season, conquer it with the 2025 Ford Escape. With 25 models to choose from, the Escape is built for all types of weather, from blizzards to blue skies. Stay warm, stay safe, and enjoy every moment with tech features that keep you in control, no matter what Mother Nature throws your way. Or your kids and neighbors. The 2025 Ford Escape. Ready for winter, ready for you.
You have better things to do than to job hunt or scramble to find your next great hire. So let Spherion do it. We say local is our superpower because we live and work where you live and work. We know the Mid-Ohio job market, and we're locally owned. So you won't find a partner who's more engaged and literally invested in your success. If you're ready for something better, start with Spherion. Visit us online at midohiojobs.net or call 419-747-7479.
Hi, I'm Joe Baylog. Tune into The Joe Show every Wednesday night here on the OH Report.
They been sleeping on me, think it's time to wake 'em up. They been sleeping on me, think it's time to wake 'em up. You've been playing it safe, now it's time to shake it up. Playing it safe, now it's time to shake it up. So it's time to make a change. Yeah, it's time to break the chains. Yeah, it's time to break.
Time now for our Rinehardt injury attorney most valuable player for the Clear Fork Colts, and that is Garrett Hotz, senior. 20 points tonight. I know that doesn't really take away from the fact that you're now ending your senior season.
Yeah.
Tough way to go out. Mm-hmm. What did you guys talk about in the pregame as far as what you wanted to try and do tonight?
We were in there. We knew it was going to be a tough game. We knew they're a good opponent, and we knew our coach compared it to a boxing match. We're going to get punches thrown. We're going to throw punches, and we're going to take some big punches, and we're going to deal some big punches. But they came out. They dealt a big punch right off the start, and we just couldn't come back from it in the second half. Well,
we're looking at you right here. You dealt some punches of your own on those 20 points, and you had a great run of like 6 in a row at the free throw line in the third quarter. It chipped it down to 17. Did you guys start to think this is deja vu for Ontario?
There was a moment there where I thought might be happening. We just need a stop, and then we could be back in it. But they answered back to us, and they pulled back away a little bit again.
How was the feeling of the team when you looked up and they were just raining threes on you guys in that first half? They were unconscious, just dropping threes on you guys. That had to be a little demoralizing.
We knew they were a good shooting team. We knew they could all shoot, and we were hoping it would be a bad shooting night for them. But they came out they came out hot and shot lights out, and props to them for that.
And you got 1,000 points. Not too many people can say they did that. You accomplished that. So that had to be a good feeling here as you end your senior season.
You know, it was a good feeling getting it against River Valley. I wasn't really thinking about it heading into this season, but people kept bringing it up, and it was just in the back of my mind, and I ended up getting it, so that felt really good, and get to put my name up on a plaque. Always exceptional to be able to see your name for the rest of all your time and show those kids and grandkids one day.
You know how this works. Look in the camera. Tell us who you want to give a shout out to tonight.
I'd like to shout out God, my family, my friends, and my coaches and my teammates. Those are my guys.
Garrett Hotz with 20 points tonight. He is your Rinehardt injury attorney, most valuable player.
Thank you.
We are a compounding pharmacy, so we compound medication that people are not able to find other places. We can make oral liquids, so like liquids you take by mouth. We make creams and ointments, so if you need a medication delivered topically or through the skin, we can get medication into creams that way. We can also make medications into capsules, as well as suppositories, nasal sprays if you need it, things like that.
I think one of the things that makes Wellspring so unique is to give the patient that ability to choose between traditional and or complementary.
If you're needing medication and you're not able to find what you need, or you need it to go into your body in a different way, that's what we help with.
Don't just get around this winter season, conquer it with the 2025 Ford Escape. With 25 models to choose from, the Escape is built for all types of weather, from blizzards to blue skies. Stay warm, stay safe, and enjoy every moment with tech features that keep you in control, no matter what Mother Nature throws your way. Or your kids and neighbors. The 2025 Ford Escape. Ready for winter, ready for you.
You have better things to do than to job hunt or scramble to find your next great hire. So let Spherion do it. We say local is our superpower because we live and work where you live and work. We know the Mid-Ohio job market, and we're locally owned. So you won't find a partner who's more engaged and literally invested in your success. If you're ready for something better, start with Spherion. Visit us online at midohiojobs.net or call 419-747-7479.
Hi, I'm Joe Baylog. Tune into The Joe Show every Wednesday night here on the OH Report.
They been sleeping on me, think it's time to wake 'em up. They been sleeping on me, think it's time to wake 'em up. You've been playing it safe, now it's time to shake it up. Playing it safe, now it's time to shake it up. So it's time to make a change. Yeah, it's time to break the chains. Yeah, it's time to bring the pain. Let them know, tell them we are not the same. I'm the one that got the flames. With my team, you know we come to slay. Let them know that we didn't come to play. Nah, we came to win. I'm ready for anything that they can bring. Bring it on, let me do my thing. I'm a giant, they can move the king. If you never risk it, then you never know. If it's holding you back, you gotta let it go. You gotta give it all you gotta let them know. You are on another level, you are ruthless. Switch it up, it's the new flex. Ruthless, ruthless.
Josh Banks back inside Upper Sandusky High School, the mountaintop as we've come to know and love it, with our Quest Federal Credit Union MVP senior Brock Montgomery. First off, you got a net around your neck and a net on your ear. Congratulations on the sectional title.
Appreciate it. It feels really good. I mean, it's a team effort.
Now we know what's coming next. Shelby, OG play tomorrow night. You get the winner. You've played both squads. So the first question I'll ask, what's it going to take this week in practice to get prepared for that game that's coming up to either get a second victory against Shelby or get a revenge game against OG?
Yeah, I mean, either way, we got to come in and play our best. There's no more letdowns this time of the year. And early in the year, it's kind of if you lose, you got another game, but it's win or go home. You got to play well every game. And it's going to take Shelby, DeVito, player of the year in the district. He's a stud. Got to stop him. And OG, they were really physical. They were more physical than us the last time. So I think kind of come in and beat up on the second team a little bit will help us prepare for both games, really.
You come out tonight, you, Luke, Josh Heilman all leave the evening with 15. Luke and Josh mainly doing it from beyond the arc, you doing it from inside and from the free throw line. What it mean to have just that cohesive unit on the floor? Came in, kind of got in foul trouble. Romick comes in, gives you guys great minutes off the bench, but you guys are still able to stay fluid offensively, and you guys still get your scoring out of the three of you.
Yeah, for sure. As many of the viewers saw the first half, I kind of came out slow, was forcing a little bit, trying to force the ball in the hoop, and it really wasn't working. So I really trusted Luke and Josh, and Justin did a great job of getting them open. So the first half, that they were definitely big, and the second half, I kind of started to find my groove and play my game. And when I play my game, it helps them get open. And as we saw in the first half, when they're guarding Justin and I, it really helps those two get open.
You guys knocked down a number of threes again, kind of something you've come to do a lot this year between yourself, Justin, Josh, Luke, Craig off the bench. You guys all can shoot the basketball. What's it going to take to, beat Shelby or OG, and then what we project to be a light in a district final and cut down another net here in just a couple weeks up at Findlay?
Yeah, like you said, we're going to have to keep shooting it good. We did for the most part tonight. Obviously, there are a few that didn't go in, but that happens. And then really, inside-out threes are the best threes. We make those at a really, really high rate. So just having Justin or I, or even Josh, just get in the paint. If not score it, then someone's spotting up, and that's really big.
All right, you know how this works, Brock. It's not your first rodeo with us, so the camera's looking at you. Go ahead and look back at it and shout out whoever you want to tonight.
Shout out to everyone that came out tonight. It was pretty packed for being a snowy Thursday night, and along with that, I just want to shout out my brother in Georgia and my grandparents that couldn't make it tonight.
We all know how this works. Upper Sandusky's moving on. They're going to play the winner of Shelby OG up in Findlay just here in a few days, and it's going to be a lot of fun to watch. Brock, congratulations on the sectional championship, and good luck the rest of the way.
Thank you. Thank you guys for being here. Always appreciate it.
We are a compounding pharmacy, so we compound medication that people are not able to find other places. We can make oral liquids, so like liquids you take by mouth. We make creams and ointments, so if you need a medication delivered topically or through the skin, we can get medication into creams that way. We can also make medications into capsules, as well as suppositories, nasal sprays if you need it, things like that.
I think one of the things that makes Wellspring so unique is to give the patient that ability to choose between traditional and or complementary.
If you're needing medication and you're not able to find what you need, or you need it to go into your body in a different way, that's what we help with.
Don't just get around this winter season, conquer it with the 2025 Ford Escape. With 25 models to choose from, the Escape is built for all types of weather, from blizzards to blue skies. Stay warm, stay safe, and enjoy every moment with tech features that keep you in control, no matter what Mother Nature throws your way. Or your kids and neighbors. The 2025 Ford Escape. Ready for winter, ready for you.
You have better things to do than to job hunt or scramble to find your next great hire. So let Spherion do it. We say local is our superpower because we live and work where you live and work. We know the Mid-Ohio job market, and we're locally owned, so you won't find a partner who's more engaged and literally invested in your success. If you're ready for something better, start with Spherion. Visit us online at midohiojobs.net or call 419-747-7479.
Hi, I'm Joe Baylog. Tune into The Joe Show every Wednesday night here on the OH Report.
They been sleeping on me, think it's time to wake 'em up. They been sleeping on me, think it's time to wake 'em up. You've been playing it safe, now it's time to shake it up. Playing it safe, now it's time to shake it up. So it's time to make a change. Yeah, it's time to break the chains. Yeah, it's time to bring the pain. Let them know, tell them we are not the same. I'm the one that got the flames. With my team, as you know, we come to slay. Let them know that we didn't come to play. Nah, we came to win. I'm ready for